Today we're going to talk about something simple, but extremely important: your diet. Not in a complicated way, not in a trendy way, but in a real, practical, everyday sense. As a nurse working in a med-surg unit, I see the consequences of poor diet almost every shift. I'm talking about patients with uncontrolled diabetes, hypertension that's been ignored for years, heart disease that didn't happen overnight, slow healing after surgery, constant fatigue that people can't explain. And the reality is, most of these conditions didn't just appear. They developed over time, often from daily habits, especially diet. This isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding what your body needs and what happens when you don't give it that. Today we'll break it down step by step. When people hear healthy diet, they often think eating less, cutting carbs, avoiding fats, following strict rules. But a healthy diet is not about restriction. It's about balance. Your body needs several key components every day. Protein. Protein is essential for muscle maintenance, tissue repair, immune function. For example, when a patient has surgery, their protein needs increase because the body is actively repairing tissue. Without enough protein, healing slows down. Carbohydrates. Carbs are often misunderstood. They are your body's primary energy source, especially for brain function, physical activity. The issue is not carbs, it's the type of carbs. Refined carbs, like sugary drinks and processed snacks, cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. Whole carbs, like vegetables, fruits, and grains, provide steady energy. Fats. Fats are also essential. They support hormone production, brain health, cell structure. The key is choosing healthier fats rather than highly processed ones. Vitamins, minerals, and water. These support nearly every function in the body: immune system, nerve signaling, hydration, organ function. When these are lacking, symptoms may not appear immediately, but over time, problems develop. Let's talk about what actually happens when diet is poor. This is where things become more serious. Short-term effects. You may notice low energy, brain fog, difficulty concentrating, mood swings, poor sleep. Many people normalize these symptoms, but they are not normal. They are signs your body is not getting what it needs. Blood sugar imbalance. When you consume a lot of sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates, highly processed foods, your blood sugar spikes quickly. Your body releases insulin to lower it. Then the level drops, sometimes too quickly. This leads to fatigue, cravings, irritability. This cycle repeats throughout the day. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance. Long-term effects. This is what we commonly see in the hospital: type 2 diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, obesity. These conditions develop gradually, not overnight. From a clinical standpoint, diet plays a major role in patient outcomes. For example, a patient admitted with uncontrolled diabetes often has a history of poor dietary habits, high sugar intake, lack of balance in meals. Over time, blood glucose remains elevated. This leads to nerve damage, kidney problems, poor wound healing. Another example, patients with high blood pressure often consume high-sodium foods, processed meals, fast food regularly. Over years, this contributes to vessel damage, increased cardiac workload, risk of stroke. One of the most noticeable issues is delayed healing. Patients with poor nutrition heal slower after surgery, have higher risk of infection, stay longer in the hospital. Let's go over common mistakes people make. Skipping meals. Many people skip meals thinking it helps with weight. What actually happens? Blood sugar drops, hunger increases, overeating later. Over-reliance on processed food. Processed foods are high in calories, low in nutrients. This creates a situation where you eat enough calories, but still lack essential nutrients. Not drinking enough water. Dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, poor concentration. Focusing only on calories. Calories matter, but quality matters more. 2 meals with the same calories can have completely different effects on the body. Following extreme diets. Extreme diets are often unsustainable, restrictive, and difficult to maintain long-term. Consistency is more important than intensity. Improving your diet does not require drastic changes. Start with simple steps. 1. Add protein to meals. Helps with satiety, blood sugar stability. 2. Increase whole foods. Focus on vegetables, fruits, lean proteins. 3. Reduce processed foods. Not eliminate, but reduce frequency. 4. Stay hydrated. Water intake affects energy, focus, overall function. 5. Build balanced meals. Each meal should include protein, carbohydrates, fats. Your diet affects every system in your body. It impacts your energy, your mood, your long-term health. From a healthcare perspective, many of the conditions we treat daily are influenced by lifestyle, especially diet. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Small daily decisions lead to long-term outcomes. If you start making better choices today, even small ones, you will see the difference over time. That's the real value of a healthy diet.